Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It has been a little bit since we have been on here and we just needed a little break. Delia has taken a lot of time for her mental and physical health to get back whole again. We've gotten a lot of comments of people like, where are you at? Are things okay? How come you're not informing us, your followers, what's going on? And just putting it out there. She has been giving lots of updates on Instagram. So if you just follow us on YouTube, and you really want to know what's going on with her journey, go ahead and give her a follow on Instagram because she has given lots of more updates and things that are going on.
So our last video that we focused on was the mental health aspect, which kind of fit perfect timing with a little bit of what I was going through. I know this is the longest time we've gone without giving you guys an update, and we know so many people are waiting for updates. So I think throughout the journey, when I got to the radiation part, everything kind of hit me. I had just kind of powered through like the chemo and the surgeries, and when I got to radiation, everything just hit me mentally, and it was like the first time I had like a breakdown, had to postpone treatment and just kind of wrap my head around what was going on. I got myself into some therapy, so I've been going through therapy, specifically EMDR therapy, which kind of helps with traumas and things like that. So kind of been going through that, and I feel like I'm in a better place now where I can actually talk about things. Today we kind of want to go back to radiation and kind of share the journey with that, because there was a lot of things that happened throughout those, I think it was like 6 or 7 weeks that I was going through radiation. I had 25 treatments of radiation on my left side, so it was basically the left part of my body. It went all the way from my collarbone to like the middle of my rib cage and then all the way over to my side. So we were targeting the lymph nodes and then obviously like the chest wall, breast area. Prior to starting, they did a mapping. So I went in and I had precise scans, like a scanner basically map out the exact locations since it was so local and so targeted. Then I was supposed to go in for radiation, my first treatment. I couldn't do it, so I had to postpone 2 more weeks, and I finally got in. We have some of the video footage here. Dylan couldn't be in the room because the scanner, it's obviously radiation, so everybody has to be out of the room. But we got a little bit of behind the scenes footage so you can see what it was like. I wanted to kind of let you know how I was feeling, where my mind's at, as I prepare to go in for my treatment. So I am by myself today. Dylan is sick, and just, you know, a little kind of sucks, but that's just the situation it is. So I'm here at the hospital by myself in the car again, and for some reason I have just been feeling so anxious about radiation. This is my second time going in to start. The first time I couldn't do it. I had kind of like a little breakdown and got really anxious, and just felt that it was not the right time for my body to start, and so we rescheduled everything, and now today is the day. So I have a little bit of anxiety. I'm a little bit nervous. I feel a little bit more nervous than when I started chemo for some reason. I don't know what it is, what's going on, but I think it's just that unknown factor. I don't know what to expect, and I think having so much time to think about everything and to process it, I think chemo was kind of so quick that I just was in the game, and I was just going with whatever needed to happen next. With radiation, I've had a little bit more time to think about things. So I am getting ready to head in. I wish I could show you pictures of the area and kind of show you what's going on, but it's hard when it's my breast area. I will let you guys know as soon as I finish treatment how it went, how long it took, if I felt anything, all of that stuff. We are back. So I just finished my first radiation treatment, day 1 of 25. It took about 35-40 minutes. I went in, I checked in, I got dressed. They had me put a hospital gown on and had me take off all of my jewelry. So I went into the room, I laid on the bed. It's like a flat, super flat, hard, like bed that you lay on. There's no cushioning or anything. They put little supporters under your knee. And then my arms go back above my head, both of them like this. They take some tape and they tape down from the inside of my right breast all the way over to the table to kind of like pull this one down and out of the way so that the radiation beams don't touch that at all. It's just super local to the region that needs to be treated. So they did that, and then they also took some scans before actually doing the treatment to make sure that everything was lining up. Everything's super precise, like all the beams have to line exactly right on top of where they've mapped everything out. So that went well. I have to hold on to these things like in the back to like keep my hands steady so I like can't move at all. It probably took about 10 minutes. So they first did the scans and then they treated the radiation. So they have me do breathing treatments. The idea for the breathing treatments is to kind of pull the heart away from the chest wall. So when I breathe in and I inhale deeply, I hold it for 20 seconds and it's supposed to pull my heart away so that the radiation doesn't touch my heart at all, because they have done studies showing that the heart can take zero amount of radiation. I did about 10 breathing treatments. I would inhale as deep as I possibly could, hold for about 20 seconds, and then they would treat. I didn't feel anything. There was no heat. There was no smell. I could just see red when my eyes were closed, which obviously came from the lasers. So the skin looked fine afterwards. I was a little bit red right here where they taped me and pulled it down because I have super sensitive skin. So any kind of adhesive of any sort on my skin makes it flare up. As far as the radiation, there was no pain or anything that went alongside the treatment, and my skin wasn't red or anything. Today is obviously just day one. It is cumulative, so it does build up over the course of my treatments. They said about 2 weeks in is when I'll start noticing a little bit of sunburn. I'm hoping that what I'm doing and using helps my skin so that it doesn't discolor or I don't have severe like textural changes or any kind of fibrosis issues. So far so good. Saying my prayers, keeping God close to me, trusting in my oils and trusting in the preventative care that I have taken and put in place to help my body heal and do as best as it can during this.
What treatment is this?
Today is day 3. It
Day
should be
3?
Should be day 4, but the night before last I was really sick and was throwing up all night and had chills all night. Just wasn't feeling good. So I took yesterday off kind of to breathe a little bit and to feel better and get stronger. So today we're back, and today is Dylan's first day coming in to see treatment with me.
I'm busy with work. Should we talk about why I sound so good? I actually lost my voice, so I'm not gonna do a lot of talking, but that's okay. Back to her.
So after today, I'll have 3 down and then 22 more to go.
Hey.
Just 22. But it's every day, Monday through Friday. I have Saturday, Sunday off, but it's nice to have those 2 days because my skin is already starting to get a little bit red and irritated. Like you can see the thinning where like you can see capillaries and stuff. So it will be nice to have a little bit of a break.
Yeah, but did they see your nails?
Yin and yang, so I stay in balance.
Yin and yang.
Everything will balance out how it needs to. My body will absorb the treatment and still be able to even everything out, even with radiation in my system. So.
There you go. Cute.
Welcome to the dressing room.
And then we'll just see if our lights agree with us.
to settle down to wait a second, and she's already like done.
Yeah, it's only like...
So, radiation's quick.
chocolate brownie.
Yeah, really good on cancer. Treatment number 6, well underway.
Yesterday was 1/5 done.
Yeah.
5 out of 25. Today's 6.
Mm-hmm. And I have a mustache.
Dylan decided to get a mustache this week.
She digs it. So real quick, I just had to introduce this guy. This is Dr. Jay Clark, amazing guy, family friend of ours. We actually lived a couple houses down for many years, but he is a radiation oncologist, and he actually helped me with my testicular cancer in 2016. And now he is helping Delia.
Yeah, I love the Chatlins. Great family. Met Delia a couple of years ago, but happy to be involved, and we just want to see Delia do well and be cured and move on. So.
She's well on her way. But yeah, we've had amazing treatment, but we're super blessed, and he's one of the reasons. So thank you, Jay.
You bet too.
See you later.
Everybody, I just wanted to do a little update today. First of all, I got a new wig and I'm loving it. It's so cute and it's super long. It's more of like an ashy, it's not as brown as my other one, and I really like it. I just got done with my radiation treatment. So all of week 2 I was sick. Dylan was sick the week before, and so I think he gave me like a cold or a little like bug or something, and it was pretty miserable. So I'm finally feeling a little bit better. I'm more than halfway through on my treatments, which I'm so excited about. My skin is starting to get a little bit sunburned, so it's a little bit red, it's irritated. The skin is starting to swell, so the left side is a little bit bigger than the right side at this point in time. You can just see that the skin is like really stretched. Capillaries are starting to surface right here, right under my collarbone, and then over the breast area. Not sure if those will go away or if they're there to stay. It is pretty irritated, so anything that touches it or rubs it, it does kind of like sting and burn a little bit. There has always been a little bit of numbness in my left arm since my surgery of the double mastectomy, so they said sometimes the nerves can be regenerated with radiation, and I feel like the numbness is not getting any better. I don't know if it's getting any worse, but I have noticed a little bit more numbness than usual, so I don't know if my skin is just kind of freaking out or if that's going to be permanent. I talked to the doctor tomorrow, so I'll kind of go over that. I just wanted to do a little update now that I'm finally feeling a little bit better and I'm more than halfway through. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. The last couple weeks were pretty hard mentally for me, just feeling a little bit of that heaviness, and I think everything is starting to catch up from the year. It's been a really long year. My body and my mind are like, we are through with this, we want to be done, like no more, please, no more. It's so much stress and trauma to the body. I just wanted to do a little update and show you guys my wig because I love it. It's really fun. I will see you back in a couple days. Today I finished treatment 16 out of 25. I'm officially in the single digits. I'm so excited. I have been extremely tired. It's pretty similar to when I was going through chemotherapy. My body is just completely wiped out. They say that you're usually a little bit more tired during radiation because your body's obviously focusing on healing the radiated skin and everything that's going on around that. A few weird side effects that I just kind of wanted to talk about. As you can kind of see like in the video, like my eyes have been really pink and like very sensitive as I started radiation. I talked to the doctor today. I kind of told him what was going on. I've had a little bit of pain in my neck over the weekend. I've had a lot of pressure in my head frequent headaches, and a lot of pressure behind specifically just the left eye. It feels like it's coming from like more internally, and if I have this eye open for too long, it starts to strain and like sting. I kind of talked to him a little bit about that and just told him it was kind of uncomfortable. I'm having like a lot of pressure like right up here. He wanted to get me in for an MRI, but since I have metal expanders in my chest, we have to do a CT scan with contrast. So I have that scheduled for tomorrow. They're gonna do it of the brain and kind of see what's going on. If they see anything, hopefully everything's fine. He told me we're just doing this for peace of mind, but you just never know. You can never really read doctors. So that's a little bit concerning. Hopefully everything's okay. I know that with radiation, especially right around this area, and when they treat the lymph nodes up here, there can be a little bit of nerve damage, and that's honestly the first thing that I thought of when I when I noticed that I was having eye pain. So praying that that's not the case and that it's just some weird fluke. You can see a little bit of redness, and it's kind of glossy because I just put some cream on there. Officially in the single digits. Woo, woo, woo. So I have 2 more this week. So I'm almost there. I just gotta keep pushing through, and hopefully nothing's going on with the nerves. Nothing's going on with my brain. I'll keep you posted with that. Today is my day before I finish radiation treatment. I've been going at it every single day since I've been home. Tomorrow is the day that I finish, and I'm so excited. I haven't really been keeping you guys updated with kind of what I've been feeling and how my skin's been doing for a couple weeks. So an update is I'm having a little bit of swelling, which is normal. My skin is super tight. It's pulled to like the limit over on the side that like attaches the skin from like the rib cage area to like the middle part of my breast is just like super tight and pulled. So that's like uncomfortable to like sleep and like move around and kind of like stretch and stuff. But I do my daily stretches to help the skin with its elasticity and so that I can still have that movement and we don't really have a lot of scar tissue buildup. It's really red, it's pink. Along the incision line, you can see a lot of like the little capillaries that are surfacing, and it just looks kind of veiny like, but they're red. I've been extremely tired, so I have my radiation treatments in the morning time. By like an hour after my treatment, I'm home and like in bed for the rest of the day. Like it completely wipes me out. And they said that's pretty normal just because your body is trying to like heal the like radiated skin. You're just automatically tired. I think I've been a little bit dehydrated too, so that doesn't help. I'm trying to stay up on my liquids. Other than that, I've just been like tired. I put cream on my skin like a few times a day, rub it in like really good. Just to make sure all of that absorption is like going into the skin and keeping it moisturized. It's a pretty aggressive treatment. It's every single day, 5 days a week. Tomorrow I'm so excited that I get to be done and finish a treatment, and I have so many other things that I want to focus on, especially with work in my company, that I can't wait for my energy levels to go back up. I can't wait to just think about anything else besides cancer and my cancer treatments and what I need to be doing and everything I need to be staying on top of with my health and stuff. So it's going to be so nice and refreshing. My body will finally get to be normal and start the healing recovery process, which will probably be this whole year, dedicating this whole 2022 to healing and recovery and strength and renewing my body's functions. I'm ready to be done. It's been a long time coming. It's been, tomorrow will make 371 days of nonstop, all-consuming cancer everything. So we're done and we're ready to be done, and it's an exciting time. In honor of my last treatment today, I decided to take the wig off and just rock my natural hair. And it's actually really fun because it's got little curlies going on back here.
I've been trying to get her to rock. I think it looks so good. She's got this cool little vibe going on. Hey, look at her. Hey, you're cute.
Last time of the changing room. Okay, see you in a minute.
Only you can make that outfit look good.
Bit of hair.
Oh yeah, you haven't really seen it. It's grown back like a good amount and it has these little curlies in the back.
Yeah, was it curly before?
It was like I have naturally like baby hair, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it that color, so.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you're ready, take that red one out of it. Doing this last one. I heard I missed out on your hair.
Oh, shit, dear. I was like, oh, now is she off today?
No, I was
Thank you. Yeah, it's getting longer.
It's so cute.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's got these little curls that I love. So.
It's gonna have some baby hair.
I know, it's gonna be so curly.
Do you want to hit the gong out front?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, grab your key.
Oh, yeah. We'll meet you out there. Okay.
Thank you. Hey.
We're done. I get a certificate?
Yeah. Should have done
Graduating.
my nails for this.
It's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
How are you?
Good.
Who is this girl?
I know.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
So good.
I know. I've been trying to get her to not wear the wig for so long.
Oh yeah, it looks awesome.
It looks so good.
Okay, so you just back it in the middle.
Just do what you want.
Are we ready?
Let's go. It's a gong show. Thank you guys, you're all great.
That thing was loud.
It was very loud.
I didn't realize it was gonna be that vocal, but
I think it scared the cancer right out of you.
good, that's what we're going for. So. Has completed the prescribed course of radiation therapy with the highest degree of courage, determination, and good nature. So cute.
She's amazing and just so proud of her. And today's just a really special day.
Thank you. Woohoo! I don't know, I think there's different aspects of like hardness when it comes to cancer treatments. Like, you know, it just takes a toll, like physically, mentally, emotionally, like every aspect. But for radiation, it was like the easiest physically, I feel like, for me during treatment, but mentally like the hardest. And so there was no pain associated with it other than the sunburn, the irritation, and then basically what it's doing on a cellular level. The doctor gave me some ointments and some treatments, which I will share, like what worked best for me. I'll give you guys the I guess recipes for what I used. Everybody is different, so it's really hard to say what's gonna work. Yeah, radiation was pretty difficult. It was red for a while. I think it took like 6 to 8 weeks for it to heal, but things are looking good now. The skin underneath, like we've had some issues post-radiation with the skin and how it's kind of healing, but
It looks really good.
yeah, I think
It healed really good.
I think for like my diagnosis, it was just like highly recommended to do radiation to kind of kill off whatever cancer cells were remaining. I just felt for me, I wanted to do everything I possibly could and not have any like what if, or chances of recurrence or anything like that. I just wanted to do everything I could, be as proactive as possible. Another major concern of mine was lymphedema. So if you're not familiar with that, it's swelling in your extremities, like your limbs, basically with the removal of lymph nodes. The lymphatic system is having to work overtime, but there's less lymph nodes to like process and move the fluids through your body, and that's why things get backed up and you have lymphedema. So they said with my double mastectomy, 8 lymph nodes being removed, the staph infection, radiation, reconstruction, like all of the things that I had done and would need to do, obviously raised my chance for lymphedema. So I think that also didn't help the mental health, because I was like, oh my gosh, like so many things can go wrong. Overall, the skin has healed. I have a little bit of numbness. The tissue underneath is obviously like, there's a lot of scar tissue buildup because we've actually killed all of those cells. And we're going through some therapies right now to help strengthen and create circulation, to help the tissues like kind of regenerate and pump blood so things can, whatever can, rebuild in there, hopefully will. But we got the radiation and that was good. I am going to do like a Q&A video for people who like have specific questions that I might have not touched on. In regards to anything in this journey, like I'm super open. If you have a targeted question and I can be a resource to help you, I will. So I'm gonna do like a Q&A as soon as this video is posted. I'll have it on my Instagram, so if you guys go there, you can submit your questions. You can also put them here in the comments below too. But I just want to do a Q&A video specifically for cancer so that I can get targeted questions that you guys have in regards to like cancer and the diagnosis, the prognosis, things I recommend. Also, I have a really fun surprise for you guys for the next video, and it's like more lighthearted and it's really fun. It's in association with wigs. So I'll show you this price and then we'll talk wigs, and I'll go like super in depth with wigs, share all of my wigs with you, which I'm so excited about. I think definitely is like the #1 thing other than my community and the love and support, my family and friends, and all of you guys. I love my wigs, and I think I've said this before, but I'll wear them forever. They're just so fun, and I think we need to like talk about this and social, like
We need to normalize wigs.
I think we need to normalize it for sure. Like, holy cow, so many people I've met, they're like, where do you get your wigs? Like, they're so cool. I would love to wear them. I'm just like not confident enough, or I like thought they're like weird, or for costumes, like I don't know how to wear them. What kind do you have? Like, what are the differences between them? Like all these things. And so we're gonna talk about wigs. Yeah, we just wanted to hop on here, say hello. We're still here, we still will be here. We plan on doing our YouTube for a while. We have lots of things to share and update. So many things like to come in the future. We love you. Thank you for staying with us and being here and checking in. Thank you so much. I read all of the comments, and just because I can't get back to all of them does not mean I don't see them. Thanks for all the love, of course. I say this every video, but it does mean a great deal to us, and we're just thankful.
Yep.
So,
You guys are awesome. We do love you. Life is beautiful.
love ya.